Hi, Internet. Welcome back to the channel. I'm John Appleseed, your host. Delighted to have you with me as we solve a Sunday New York Times crossword puzzle. This one posted on July 27th, 2025. The constructor is John Kugelman. The editor is Will Shorts. The title of today's puzzle is Arranged Marriages. Maybe a wedding-related theme or maybe something else. Okay, I see some unusual, whatever these are, little shapes. Kind of pipes or vertical hyphens in the grid. I don't know. One across, maintains as a superstition. Don't know. One down is one always cooking up new ideas. A chef, maybe? Two down, ritzy. Could be glam. Three down, that's my cue. Nope. Four down, blank compensation. Stock options, for instance. Don't know. Five down, revegetation. No, six down, Canon option. Canon is a brand of camera. Let's try our usual camera-related answer, which is SLR. I had to look that up because it shows up so often. It stands for single lens reflex, a type of camera. Seven down, they may be tie or chai. Don't know. Eight down, Cuisinart competitor. That's like a blender kind of thing, right? Don't know that. Maintains as a superstition. 20 across is not funny. No, 24 across, forgiving middle-aged dads for their dad jokes, say. Arranged marriages was the theme. I think this will be a theme answer. We've got this weird thing going on in the middle. I don't know what the answer is. 26 across, picket a line. Something you might say when you're picketing. That's my cue. Maybe I'm on. That fits for... That's my cue. Vegetation. What's 30 across? Darth Vader's childhood nickname, Annie, according to the prequels. What's 27 across? Bud in Cooperstown. Cooperstown, the site of the Baseball Hall of Fame. We got the induction going on today, I think. CC Sabathia and some others going in. Bud Selig is a baseball-related name. I don't know for sure that he's in the Hall of Fame, but let's try that. 21 down, Quartz Compound. Don't know. 25 down, when doubled, sleep well, night-night. 32 across is inflexible, rigid would fit nicely with that G. 39 across, knows just when to hold 'em, knows when to fold 'em. Know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. Kenny Rogers helps me out there. I don't know what the answer is, though. I think 41 down is 100 in the District of Columbia, 100 in Washington, D.C. Might be 100 senators in the Senate. 40 down is prefix with angular, triangular, maybe. Not sure what that is. Okay. 9 down is noted rapper with an oxymoronic name. So maybe Big and Little, Biggie Smalls is a rapper, right? Oxymoronic meaning you've got two contradictory titles or two contradictory ideas in the name, big and small going together. 9 across, subject of the 2017 musical film, The Greatest Showman. I think that's P.T. Barnum of circus fame. 10 down, director Lee is Ong Lee. 11 down, traveler in no need of hotels for short. An RVer, one who drives around in your lodgings, a recreational vehicle. 12 down, Colombian caravel. Caravel is a type of ship, so maybe a ship used by Columbus here. Nina Pinta and the Santa Maria. 13 down, I'm your guy, use me, I think. 14 down, bogged down could be mired. So 22 across, Ralph Ellison novel about a nameless protagonist's journey in racist America. I think that's Invisible Man. 23 down, cast out to boot, no. Dorm room staple food for 28 across is ramen. Banish for cast out. And 34 across, have away with words. To do away with words could be to edit them out. Okay. So here, let me take another look at this themed answer. Forgiving middle-aged dads for their dad jokes, say. Something about a generation, maybe. And wedding planner or arranged marriage or something. That was the theme. I don't know. 15 down, blank right, political category. Let's try alt-right for that. 16 down, twice tres. Tres, the Spanish word for three. And 2 times 3 is 6, and that would be seis in Spanish. 17 down, out of control, maybe amok. You run amok. 18 down, nail salon request, familiarly, don't know. 19 down, 1980s band among Australians' all-time best-selling groups. Australia's all-time best-selling groups. Don't know that. Same with me, could be as am I. In excess, or they are Australian maybe. So Generation X, middle-aged dads would be in Generation X. It's my generation, so something ing, forgiving Generation X, pardoning, something maybe. Cross-country conveyances are skis, and then a mani, for short for manicure, for 18 down, a nail salon request. All right, so skis, that all works. Banish. 35 down is blank the town, punny fast food restaurant name. Taco Town, but we need Taco the Town? Talk of the Town. Could be some Talk of the Town. Okay. Don't know that I've seen that. Maybe that's just a hypothetical name. 39 across, knows just when to hold them. When to fold them. No. Oh, 40, these across clues goes all the way across. Arranged marriages. I wonder if maybe this is a generation gap. Maybe we've got different generations with a gap between the parts of the answer. 47 across is a tire for Larry Page and Sergey Brin when visiting Google incognito. So they are tech executives, I think. So I don't know what that is. 36 across, Muppet of Mexican descent. One of the new ones, Rosita, I think. 31 down, Langston Hughes poem that begins, blank, sing America. I think I too sing America. 38 down, lot unit is an acre, a lot of land there. 48 down, Stimpy's TV pal is Ren, as in Ren and Stimpy. 52 across, carnage, gore. And so this might end in an ing. Revegetation is replanting. No, just not getting that. Picket line. Is this non-cash compensation, maybe? Part of your compensation package that is other than money. I'm going to take out glam for Ritz because I think this might be fence. So ritzy means posh, might also fit, as in it's fancy, as in the Ritz Hotel. There were angels dining at the Ritz, and a nightingale sang in Berkeley Square. But I think a line of pickets, maybe a picket fence. Then, so not posh. What's one down? One always cooking up no ideas. Let's try chef. Might be always cooking in any sense. And then forgiving, excusing. Ritzy. Maintains as a superstition. Not funny. Could this be greening? Tie or chai. Oster is some kind of kitchen gadget thing. Does it end in two? I cling to a superstition, yes. Clings to. Tease, Thai tea and chai tea. Okay. Humorless, not funny. Then we can put in lux for ritzy, and exonerating does go with greening. Exonerating is a word for forgiving, exculpating, and greening for revegetation. Okay, so we have exonerating generation X. Is exonerating in an anagram of generation X? I think it is. I'd have to write it down, and I'm bad at anagrams, but I think we've got an anagram thing going on here. So we've got a name of a generation, an anagram of that generation, and then a generation gap in between them. So what would be another 47 across? These are technocrats. Larry Page and Sergey Brin are technocrats, technical executives, and attire. Shorts or shirts? Yeah, don't know. Okay, but I kind of have a glimmering of what is going on. 21 down. Silica is a quartz compound, I think. If you cheat at cards, you know exactly when to hold them and when to fold them, I guess. 33 down, word with mine or dump. Data mine, data dump, yes. And 40 down, prefix with angular. Let's try triangular for that. Then 53 across, downeaster is someone from Maine, a Mainer, state of Mainer. Rookies are noobs. WBS maybe. 60 across, blank bag, could be swag bag. And 50 down, bonds man. James Bonds man. Trench coat. Trench coats, I think, works for technocrats as an anagram, and that would keep them incognito. So I'm not sure where arranged marriage, arranged isn't an anagram of marriage. Arranged sometimes is an anagram indicator in cryptic crosswords. I'm still not sure what's going on. And then this doesn't have anything to do with generation, so I don't know how my generation gap idea goes out the window. Okay, but we've got, I'm pretty sure trench coats and technocrats are anagrams of each other. So let's cling to that idea as we are with our superstition up in one across. 51 across, Columbus School, the University of Ohio maybe. 55 across, come out of one's shell. No. What kind of man is this? An empty shell, a lonely cell in which an empty heart must dwell. So don't know what that is. 36 down, vacation package offerer, could be a resort. And 37 down, visionary, might be an oculist? No, that doesn't quite fit. Columbus School, maybe Ohio State University. Is that the one that is the Ohio State University? 55 across, come out of one's shell. Molt doesn't quite mean that, does it? The pyramids are tombs, essentially, for 47 down. Tombs for the pharaohs and the people who were unfortunately buried with them. Let's try molt. That's losing your feathers. I guess maybe a shelled animal molts their shell. Oculus? Or is this an adjective related to eye? Ocular could be related to vision. One of classical music's 3 Bs for 63 across. I think that's Brahms, Bach, and Beethoven. Ocular as an adjective would be related to vision, visionary. Okay. 71 across. You think that hunk of junk will pass inspection? Please. Don't know. 56 down. Skill taught to Luke Skywalker. The Force, kind of, not really a skill, but he had to learn the skill of how to use the Force, I guess. So I'll quibble a little bit with that one, but I think that works for crossword purposes. 78 across, trademarked refrigerant. Freon is a refrigerant. 64 down, blank de glace. Glacier in the French Alps, maybe mer de glace, sea of ice, would be a good name for a glacier In French, 65 down, French holy women. Okay, another French clue here. Sainte, spelled that way, is the French word for saint. Like Saint Margaret would be Sainte Marguerite. 72 down, shower scrubber, a loofah. Probably. 73 down, split. To leave or to divide in two. 84 across, drink, mixed drink. Soda is used as a mixer. 92 across, try to hit in laser tag. Don't know. Fire at. Okay. Then 85 down is bone dry, arid for that, I think. Split. Is this street legal? For 71 across, I don't know. 58 down, landscaper's supply. 59 down, feast with Kahlua, pig. Could be a luau. A typical Hawaiian feast. Sherlock's sister. Okay, Enola Holmes is a show that I've seen in other crossword puzzles. Let's try that. Texter's gasp is OMG. Landscaper's supply for 66 across. Mulch. Something used in landscaping. Okay, I like street legal is the first half of 71 across. Street legal? No, it's not. It is something else. 79 across, Uncle Sam's Land, the U.S. of A. I've seen that in puzzles before. 67 down, desperate pursuit of fame in modern lingo. Don't know. 68 down, weight could be heft. 86 across, handy. Util might fit. 74 down, Mai Tai, a cocktail, rum-based. Desperate pursuit of fame. If this is a U. Util is a word for useful, handy. 87 down, business entity initials could be a limited liability corporation, LLC. 88 down, shrill cries. Let's try eeks there. Okay, that gives me some confidence about util. Is it clouts? Clout seeking? Is that a thing? 50 down is Bond's man. Daniel Craig played James Bond in the latest series of films. 69 across, tundra or taiga are types of climates or biomes. There we go. Yeah, they're biomes. 61 down, skedaddles, goes. 70 down, channel that popularized video jockeys. MTV had VJs. Okay, so let's get street legal. Let's get real. I think, yeah, be serious. That's not going to pass inspection. It's not going to be street legal. Let's get real. Okay, those are anagrams of each other, I'm pretty sure. 43 down, Mickey Mouse's boss in Fantasia was the wizard, a sorcerer. He was the sorcerer's apprentice. The animators named that sorcerer Yesnid, which is Disney, Walt Disney spelled backwards. Gives lip for 42 across is sasses. 44 down, whale of a tale. Could be a saga. Another Disney-related clue. Kirk Douglas sang Whale of a Tale in Disney's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. 45 down, Géorgie, par exemple. Par exemple, it means, for example, in French. We've got a French language clue. Georgia, I think, is Géorgie in French, or is the U.S. state, or the country of Georgia in Europe. Let's try État, which is the French word for state. 46 down, identity thieves, acquisitions could be social security numbers, SSNs. 54 across, one with a set of pipes as an organ. And 62 across, much maligned 2019 movie about which one review said, It's Battlefield Earth with whiskers. Okay, Cats got really bad reviews, although it was a hugely successful stage play. I saw the movie. It wasn't that bad. Just the animation was just a little bit creepy. But, yeah. I'd watch it again. 80 across live could be svelte. 81 across, a plus or minus, could be or so. Okay, we're about halfway done with the puzzle. 81 down, black and white hunter. An orca would be a predator animal that is black and white. 82 down, longtime NPR host Diane Rehm. I think that is the correct spelling. So 83 down, part of a flight. A step would be part of a flight of stairs. 90 across, back in a way, is retro. 99 across, real chess plays. Checkmate something. 104 across, contemporary of Gauss and Faraday, both words used in electrical engineering. Let's try ampere, which is another one. Slimy vegetables and okra. 107 across, part of une pièce de théâtre would be an act. A theater play might have an act in it, and that's the French spelling for act. 100 down, Nashville and New Orleans for musicians. Those are both music cities. They were meccas where you might launch your career there. A checkmating something. 73 down, split is end it, yeah, in sense of divorce. Arid for dry. 93 down, Brian, who co-founded the Long Now Foundation, of ambient music, frequent crossword answer. 94 down, in awe, could be agog. So 105 across, James, who played Scotty on Star Trek. Giving it all she got, Captain, I cannot do anymore. It's Scotty, James Doohan. Okay, clout is influence or fame. I don't know what the first part is. 101 down, stomping ground. No, and 102 down, bringing up the rear in something. 110 down, 110 across, plunderers of Rome are the Goths, I think. Okay, difficult puzzle today. I don't know if we're going to make it in under 30 minutes. Stomping ground. Or is it on checkmating real chess plays? 95 across, older sister of Rachel in Genesis. I think that is Leah. That might be one spelling. 96 down, chums in Chamonix. Okay. Autrefois. Un clou en français. Ami. Une piste. I think the word for French word for glue. Amis is friends. Chums in Chamonix in France. 97 down, bah humbug. Don't know. 106 across, no blank Bob. No siree Bob. Okay. Harumph for bah humbug. Okay, I like that. And we're going to do another anagram here. 103 down, yuck. No. 75 down, TV friend of Jerry, George, and Kramer from Seinfeld. Elaine. 76 down, money for your money. An ATM fee. Money you have to pay to get your money. Slightest, the least. So Rama for avatar of Vishnu, yes, for 89 across, 98 across. Basic statements are ifs you might use in basic programming. Checkmating. Chick magnet? Real chess play. Checkmating chick magnet. I'm not sure I get that. Yuck, gross, maybe. 112 across, Hindu honorific is Shri. 122 across, burnt pigment. Umber, I think. Maybe. Grimace is, yuck is in brackets, so it's not an actual word, but a facial expression or a sound you might make to express yuck. Grimace would fit there. Okay, I'm going to try checkmating chick magnet. I guess a chick magnet would be like a play, like a pickup line. Is that the sense it's used here? Stomping ground. No. 120 across. Hogwarts Half-Blood Prince. Don't know that. 113 across, clock toggle, AM, PM. You toggle back and forth between those when setting the clock. 113 down, quantities, amounts. It's abbreviated in both the clue and the answer. 114 down, when repeated, a tropical fish, mahi-mahi, I guess. 115 down, blank rock, genre for Pink Floyd and Dream Theater. Don't know. 116 down, apt name for a narcissist. Don't know. 127 down, seasoning for una margarita. Margaritas have salt on the rims. The Spanish word for salt is sal. 130 across, DC power player in the late 1800s. Don't know that. And 132 across, magical symbol. Sigil is a magical symbol. Okay. What would be a nap name for a narcissist? 126 across, greeting from a famous Italian character to a famous Italian-American actress. No. 108 down, sacred object. Talisman is too long. 117 across, hollowed out as an apple. Apple would be cord. Totem is a sacred object. Lose ground, erode. Lose actual dirt. 118 down, release. No. 119 down, he loved Lucy. Desi Arnaz was Lucy Arnaz's, Lucille Ball's husband. Release. 133 across, dispensing without meeting out. And G. Clout chasing. Pursuing clout, pursuing fame. Then Goths is wrong. Plunderers of Rome. The Visigoths, the Gauls, maybe. Stomping ground. Who was the half-blood prince in Harry Potter books? I don't know. Thomas, okay. DC power player is Thomas Edison, I think. Not anything to do with Washington, D.C. And of course, D.C. doesn't have periods after the letters, so it is DC as in direct current electricity. Thomas Edison was a proponent of direct current electricity, and I think Tesla was alternate current, AC and DC. I think that's what that is. So Thomas Edison is a DC power player, not in Washington, but in the sense of working with electricity. Prog rock is a thing, progressive rock. Marissa Tomei could be an Italian-American actress. Me, apt name for a narcissist. Sounds like me, it's all about me. Okay, emit for release, yes, Desi Arnaz. These all seem to fit on the downside. 128, a bit of plasma could be an ion, I guess. Okay, so Gauls I like there. 120 across, it's all the prints. Marissa Tomei, it's a me, Mario. Famous Italian character. Do we have to put in the it's a me, Mario. Okay, yeah, okay. So that is the famous Italian character Mario from Super Mario Bros. And he is greeting Marissa Tomei. Marissa Tomei, it's a me, Mario. Okay, haunt is your stomping ground, a place you hang out. In last is bringing up the rear. Okay, 111 down, slash on a score sheet. Spare on a bowling score sheet, maybe? Is Professor Snape the Half-Blood Prince? Didn't see that one. 121 down, nesting pair in the outback, maybe Australian bird, emu. 129 down, one whose uniform bears the Star of Life for short. Oh, is that the symbol used by EMTs, paramedics? Army blank, Army brat for 123 down. 124 down, the Emerald Isle is Era, the Irish word for Ireland. 125 down, photosensitive cells. I think those are the rods and cones in your eyes. So a good thing to play in a trick-taking game is a trump card. I'm going to try Spare and Snape. And aesthetes are art lovers, 134 across. Yes, people who like the finer things in life are aesthetes. So Professor Snape, I guess he was the Half-Blood Prince. Did not know that. Spare for a bowling score sheet, and aesthetes, and E finishes the puzzle. But I'm not quite sure I'm getting the theme. We've got the anagrams going on. I guess the lines between them just indicate the half, which half is the split between the two anagrams. And then I think the arranged marriages, wasn't that the title? I don't know how that plays in, but I think E finishes the puzzle. Okay, I'm going to give myself credit for that. Other than I don't understand the answer. Can we see it again? No. Because now I don't remember what exactly the title was. If I go back, it was Arranged Marriages. I guess these, so anagrams are often indicated in cryptic crossword by the clue arranged, meaning mix up the letters. So I think these are two words that are married together because they belong to the same answer, and they are arranged. They are arrangements of each other. They are anagrams of each other. I guess that's what's going on. Okay, so I think I deserve credit for that one. And we did get the happy music, so that was a successful solve. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time.